talk briefly about practical ways to have intimacy in marriage. The natural man can be molded for 32 years, 27 years, sun dry. You now brought them together to build a house. Will they ever stay together? No way. You need what? Cement between them. It takes cement. No matter how good you are as a carpenter or as a bricklayer, you can't join two blocks together without cement. That's why you need the Holy Spirit to connect you. You need number 2. What do we have in number 2? Identify early sign of drifting. In this book, you are going to see a chapter there that talk about drifting. So that the time you are drifting, you will know. Many times we don't know until it is too late. You don't know. I ministered for a pastor last weekend. He is a very big man of God in one of the churches, and the wife shared a testimony. The wife said she went to London, to UK for master degree, and by the time she came back, she discovered a very wide gap between herself and her husband. So in those days they don't disagree, but when she came back, they have many disagreements. But luckily for them, they were able to discover the drift quickly. The husband said, now that we are fighting, now that we disagree on about everything, the man said, at that stage, I don't enjoy staying with her again. He had been alone for about 3 years without this woman. So he had been enjoying his solo life. So they decided to start dating each other. So once or twice a week, they began to go to Sheraton. She said as at that period, they didn't even have the money to buy anything there. She said we just get there, maybe buy 1 bottle of Coke, we sit down and we talk and talk. She said we like the environment, we beat each other, we laugh. She said by the time we did it for 4 weeks, we discovered that our love began to come back. We began to agree. Their marriage is now 33 years by the mercy of God. They recognize the sign of drifting. When you don't enjoy staying together again, that is a sign. When you begin to disagree, when you begin to like your ministry more than your wife, that's a sign. When you begin to like your office more than your husband, that is the sign. When you feel at home at work and feel at work at home, that's a sign. You feel at home at work and does what? Feel at work at home. That is a sign. When you are feeling lonely, when your husband is sleeping beside you, that's a sign. Or you are missing your parents when your husband is sleeping on your chest, that's a sign. That's a sign. When you are always happy when your husband travels, that's a sign. That's a sign. He said he's going to the village to do a work for 1 week. He said, will 1 week be all night? You better take your time for about 3 months to do it very well. That's a sign. You are not yet fighting, but that's a sign. Number 3, be deliberate about what? About building intimacy. What that pastor did, he was what? Deliberate. Said they will drive down and they will enter Sheraton. They will sit down. Said, and we began to grow together. They didn't have money. Money is not dating. Money is not what? Men. Do you know something they call Rule 222? Rule 222 says every 2 weeks take your wife out for at least 2 hours. Every 2 months take her out for at least for 1 night out of your house. Every 2 years take her out for at least a week out of your town on vacation. They say if you practice that Rule 222 and you practice constant affectionate touches, then your marriage will work. Affectionate touches is when you can touch each other carelessly. Anywhere you are, you just hold hand and you are not ashamed. You are not ashamed. At times you put your hand on the shoulder of each other. When you are together, even in church, you rest on each other. Yes. It's not that your husband touches you in the public. You are in the public. Baba Deji, Italawa. Or your husband touches your breast, you say, a whole man of God. A whole man of God. A whole man of, yeah, he's a whole man of God. You want to minister to church members. If you cannot beat the bum of each other again, it's a sign of drifting. Or your husband play with you, you don't play back. You begin to feel, anytime you play with me, I know where he's going. Where is he going that you cannot follow? Where is he going? Tell me that you cannot follow. Am I ministering to somebody? Am I shaking the table now? So please make up your mind. Okay, step your feet on the floor. Wait, I will make this marriage work. Say, I will make this marriage work. My marriage is in my hand. I will make it work. Tell your husband, my boy Shere, I will play with you. I will play with you. Say, I will play with you. Number 4, be deliberate about communication. Be deliberate about what? Communication. How many of us enjoy ITT? If you enjoy it, wave your hand. Aha! Why did you enjoy it? Were you not talking before? We're talking. But why did you enjoy it? We're deliberate about it. Maybe that's the first time you will turn cheer to each other and look at each other straight in the eyes. And the wife is pouring out, the husband is pouring out. And anytime we do it, I don't know whether you feel it, at times you feel as if there's a load that was lifted from you. How many of us feel like that? You just, it's as if a load was lifted. So be deliberate. Number 5. What is number 5? Don't allow conflict to go unaddressed. Talk about it. Settle it. Number 6. Stay in the same room and where? On the same bed. Doing the work of God under the same duvet. All of you that are laughing, may the Lord forgive you. You are not born again. I said they are doing the work of God. You are laughing. Say Bible study. Somebody shout hallelujah. A great marriage, husband and wife must be in the same country, in the same town, in the same house, in the same room, on the same bed, under the same, doing the work of God. That's marriage. Every other one is a damage. My wife is in UK. We talk every day on phone. That's not a marriage. That's a damage. It's unscriptural. It is not good for man to be alone. I've made up my mind since we got married. I've never spent more than 2 weeks away from her forever. If I'm going to do master or going to do mistress in UK, we are going together. Say, it's master or mistress, wherever. Any greener pasture that cannot accommodate this baby is not a green pasture. It's a green departure. It's not a green pasture. It's not the will of God. It opened the door for so many things. In a great marriage, at times you are sleeping. You just discover that you have somebody beside you. You carry your leg, you put down. That's marriage. You don't remember what will you do? Just carry your leg. You carry your hand. You carry your hand. You carry, the person is sleeping, you disturb her. You disturb her sleep. They are confessing their sins. You disturb her, disturb him. That's marriage. Am I talking to somebody? And you are now blowing kiss on phone. Hey, I love you. You are just dirtying the phone. Just dirtying the phone. The guy can even be on top of somebody else and say, I love you. And it's on top of somebody. Must be in the same house, in the same room, planning your life together. When you are getting 300,000 naira in Lagos, 500,000 naira in Abuja is not a promotion. Am I making sense? Your salary in Lagos is 300,000 naira. You now got another job in Abuja for 500,000 naira. Is it a promotion? No. No. Even when you calculate it financially, transport up and down will be more than 200,000. Not only that, you will rent another house, another plate, another pot, another utensil, another everything. Not only that, the gap you will create in the destiny of your children, 200,000 naira will never. You don't raise a child alone. Firmness and fairness make a child. Daddy talk, mommy talk, make a rich child. Many times we commit the children into the hand of a woman. A woman cannot raise a child alone. That's why when you are shouting on baby, the woman is shouting, Junior, leave that place. Will they leave? Huh? Junior, I will beat you. Junior, I will beat you. Will they answer? They will not answer. But let Jagulabi speak. Junior! That's how God created this. He brought the firmness into the house. That's why we call it house band. House band, the one that band the house together. The cord that band the house. The jagulabi of the house. That's why the woman will say, I will tell daddy for you. Or say, no, don't tell daddy. That's the role of a man. That's what God told Abraham. Said he will command the children. He's a commander of the family forces. Lion of the tribe of the family. Firmness. The woman will bring fairness. Their food, their love affair, their affection. You can bring it. In fact, the way you talk, Papa, Junior, I will beat you. They will not listen because your voice is even romantic. It's like a music to him. But that voice, Junior, that's the voice of a warrior. And we need to hear it in the house. My father hardly beat us, but that voice, we fear him more than Mama that used all bata, all pali, everything. Mama used to beat us. Everything. You know what Yoruba call Igbamu, Igbadi, Igbaju, Igbadi. I can't remember any Igba Mama did not do for us. But this man, I can count the number. But we fear him. We fear him. In fact, he normally do something when you offend. At times he will not beat you, but he will use the word of God to beat you. When you get to the family altar, after prayer, we now say, Oluwa, Oma, Bisi Adewale, Etun losile Oluwa. Please, Lord, you can use the next 30 minutes to pray for you alone. I will be getting angry. When you discover that you are not saying amen, you say, Etun Sami. Emi buruku ti wonu It will now carry, it can come into you and carry the kidney that you will now be pushed. Jade, Emesu, Jade. One thing said deliverance for me to pay. Oh Jade, Abi, oh Jade. I fear that period more than any 30 bilala. And that's how he raised us. Can you imagine if he's not there? I know that my mommy couldn't have raised me. I know it. It's a very tough woman, choleric woman. When he shouts, when she's speaking silently, my mommy is speaking silently, people in no Shodi will be hearing it. He's just speaking silent. That's it. The whole village, they know her. When you busy, your mom is calling you. Mommy, I don't want, because when she come, the person that owes you and everybody will be beating together. But still, we didn't fear her. So be together. I want you to raise the hand of your wife and say together. Say stronger together. Better together. Better together. Faster together. Sweeter together. You are the only one I have. You are the only one I have. You are the only one I have. And I will celebrate you all the days of my life. Come on, hug her again, hug her again, hug her again. Hug her. You must be a huggy from today. Hug her again. On losita hugging, on day hugging, on safonje hugging, on lomi hugging, every time hugging. Aha. Because you cannot abuse the person you are hugging. Oh yeah, try as you are hugging. Aboya with any dimu dada. Be deliberate about togetherness. Number 8, have your intimate talking time. I don't think I need to explain that again. I think you enjoy it today. Then number 9, respect each other. That's a very good key. What is number 1 need of a man in marriage? Women, what is it? Respect. Then when I say, what are 21 ways to respect a man? An average woman may not know it. That's why you need this book. What are 52 ways to disrespect a man? You may be using 10 of them and you didn't know. That's why I wrote this one. 8 desperate needs of a man. Number 1 is respect. What are the 8 desperate needs of a woman? What is number 1? It's not love. It's not sex. It's not money. Number 1 need of a woman is what? Protection. Man, your first duty is house band, to bind your house, to defend your house, to guide your house, to be the gate man. The Lord is my shepherd. You must be the shepherd of the house. You must be the shepherd of the house. You must be the he of the house. You must be the winner in the house. You must be the Prince Charming in shiny hammer in the house. You must defend her. Anybody that fights your wife should not be your friend. You must not support the person. Conductor is abusing your wife inside down for and say, hey, see your mouth now. Say, I told you. Say, I told you. See your life. See your life. See your mouth now. You don't do it forever. You defend her. You defend her stupidity in the public. Your wife must never be wrong in the public. Yes, my mother-in-law did something wrong against all we the children. Papa wanted to have a 70th birthday. All of us were fuming. I'm at Tabadosogbo. We are going to hold a meeting. We call Baba. Baba agreed. Everybody called Baba. Baba agreed. On the day of the birthday, we still reminded Baba. Baba said, yes, we are going to hold the meeting after the birthday. When it was 7:38 p.m. after the birthday, all of us will return the second day to Lagos, to wherever we came from. By 8 p.m., Baba just carried the wife and entered his room and locked the door. He didn't open the door. They slept off. So they told us. Later I now spoke with Baba. Why didn't you allow to hold the meeting? He said, Baba said, about 16 of you, 8 husband and wife and my own children, you will now be talking to her. But Pastor, I'm the only one, she's the only one remaining with me. We never had that meeting till today. That's defending your wife. What Mama did was wrong. He knew that when we get to that meeting, every one of us will speak our mind and we have to respond and blame his wife. So he gave honesty to the meeting. Many of you, especially pastor, you stand on the altar, you begin to lambast your wife. You are showing your stupidity. You are showing. One of our fathers in faith in those days said, every member of the church, every worker, you must not come late to church. 7 a.m., everybody must come around. Next Sunday, if you come late, you will kneel down. Everybody, all workers. And many people rushed down. Some people came late, including his wife. Baba pretended as if he didn't remember what he said last Sunday. He pretended as if he didn't remember. The next Sunday, maybe carry at the back or carry everything. By 6:30, Mama was on ground. Get him, Baba Drosi. Everybody that came late, we were on their knee till the end of the service. That's wisdom. I want you to look at that woman and begin to value her. Draw her very close. Now, do it. And say, I value you. Say, I value you. Hold that delicately like an egg. Say, I value you, baby. You want the money, my children will get married, my parents will die, you are the only one I have, baby, I value you. That must salo, don't run away, Tell her, don't run away, And if you run away, I will run with you because you are my running mate. You are my running mate. Say, I loved you. One thing I want you to go home with is to have the value mentality, that you begin to value her. Value her. A gem. A girl that left her father out because of you. Change her name. Carry your baby. Gave the baby to you. 3 children means she died 3 times because of you. It was God that resurrected her. It was God. Value her. That's why if you don't value this, I can't value you. If you can't befriend this, that's all pastors that are my good friend. Abi, Pastor Kojagbola, are you not doing coup together against my birthday? They are now our best friend. Everybody. When I was 50, they raised money about 8 million naira to do birthday in Sheraton. And she called all of them. The one home and abroad. The one Kajagbola gave 500,000, and I didn't know under my nose. I have forgiven you. So we need to value each other. And you will see me, every pastor that I'm close to, people that value their wives. I was talking about him the other time, and Timmy, and the first time I went to minister to him, and I said, Pastor, don't go. We're going to meet Auntie me. I thought he was talking about his elder sister. By the time I saw Auntie Nile, only Yawo mini money, Yawo Yilanti, how Lanti mini, Olanti mini. Mbangbotan sorrow, check here, Auntie Mebangbewa, and I said, no. This is not, I'm not a guest in this place. I'm a friend of the house. Because I'm always very careful. I want to emulate. There was a time my man was sick. I wasn't on last year. And the man abandoned the church for almost 2 months to be practically by himself in the hospital. I celebrate you, sir. He was in the hospital for 2 months, for about 2 months. I'm not sure of the timing. I went there about 2 or 3 times. And the general overseer of many churches was sleeping on the floor. One day he was seeing me off, and I said, Auntie me go to cool. Auntie, that's my life, oh. He was telling me, but that's my life, oh. That's my life, oh. That's how it's supposed to be. Don't allow this marriage to break. It can never be, it will be naughty. Celebrate the woman you marry. If there's any issue, let resolve it and move on. I celebrate my own wife. If you're a member of my family, my mother is very smart. But because you know that's the pin to the ATM. She knows. Which number are we now? Respect each other. Number. Never allow talk party. Your FFF, your fans, your friends, your family members. You must never allow them in your marriage. Don't ever allow. Number 11. Spend adequate time together. Please look at me. All of us that are men of God, we are very busy. Thank God for your life. Please, sir, create one day for your wife and for your family. Ministry will end. Only your wife will remain. And the truth is, many of them that are smiling to us, they don't love us. Okay, let's say a pastor needed kidney. How many church members will donate? No, talk to me. How many church members will donate? By the grace of God, the body of our GO is getting better. And they said it's going to need a kidney. As many as the people that want to donate, wait after the service for us to test you. I don't know whether I'm making sense. Even our family members, am I correct? Even if your brother want to donate, the wife will not allow it. One of our brothers needed kidney. The younger brother followed him to what's the name of this city? India. When they got to the airport in India, the brother missed his way. They got there together. He now missed his way. And when he missed his way, he suddenly found himself back in Muritala Mohammed Airport. So the guy got to the hospital. Said, where is the person? They tried to get him. They were even worried. The doctor now said, is this your wife? Woman, are you ready to donate? Say yes, let them test me. He didn't call her family. She didn't call her family. She lied down and they check it. And together, to the glory of God, the team match. The problem now is who will take care of both of them now. They have to get a nurse and pay that took care of both of them to heal them up. When they returned to Nigeria, the guy said, I miss my way. You miss your way? The man now changed the name of his wife. Said, you are no more my wife. You are my life. You are no more my dear. You are no more my honey. I call you life from today. Remember Charles B? How many of you remember Charles B? Who donated kidney? His wife. His wife. It was when he died that family member now sold up to go and fight for the property. Thank God for some SEO that came up. Everybody switched off their phones. This guy is the one that genuinely loves you because she checked you very well. Your younger brother did not choose you. They just gave back to you together. If your family are getting closer and closer, check it very well. They are collecting something from you. If you are the one collecting something from them, they won't pick your call. But this is the one. I say, everybody bring out your phone. and call your family member. Send text, 20 text to 20 family member. EFCC, they just arrested me. We need 2 million naira bail. Many of them will never see it won't deliver. But if your wife is not here, send the text message to her. She will run mad. Hey! She can sell her trinket, sell her clothes to raise the 2 million naira. That's the person that loves you. That's the person that can do your today and do your tomorrow. A pastor friend of mine that died, she's the only one, the wife alone, raising 4 children. Anytime we send something to her, and he is soju, eto say, ọ̀rọ̀ is very powerful. Ní gbogbo family ló ti sá lọ. Ẹ̀yin sojú, eto say. I pray for you. You will not die young. You will be the father and mother of your children. Number 12, think positively about each other. Number 13, talk positively of each other. Please look at me. Please look at me. Anytime you are anywhere, if you want to talk about your wife or husband, if you don't have anything positive to say, don't talk. Don't talk. That's why I hate it. For anybody to sit down beside me and be talking ill of his wife, you can't be my friend. I used to have a neighbor. She will always come and everything will come around. No matter what you are discussing, this man, we find a way of talking. We can be talking about Buhari in those days. So Buhari is what is talking about Buhari? Be ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin ni. Ọ̀rọ̀ Buhari is like the case of a woman. If you respond to that, I will be ọ̀rọ̀ ìyàwó mi, and begin to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk until the woman had stroke. One day, just got to me and said, Martini stroke. His wife. I said, we want to go and greet her. I said, no, you don't need this. She doesn't need greeting. When I saw the wife outside, she was like this. When I said, wow. Your children will not marry monster. I think you say louder amen to that. Please, talk well of each other. Talk well. Think well. At times, she will lay down in bed, I will just be looking at her. I just be looking and say, where my life would have been without this girl. I just begin to think. And the thinking is getting to my dream. About a few days ago, I saw her in my dream. She came like an Onyibo. By the time Onyibo we talk, I wanted to buy a yam. Onyibo came and I said, no. And Onyibo began to price yam for me. So Onyibo man no su. Onyibo, by the time I look at the face of Onyibo, it's the face of my wife. And that is it. It's because of what you are thinking, what you are saying, that you are dreaming about. Sir, if you say your wife is bad, let's ask you, because you are the bridegroom. You are the groom that groomed the bride. That's why we call you bridegroom. The day you married, did you marry a wife? They gave you a woman. Who gave this woman out to be married? The father came and they gave you a woman. So that's why they say bridegroom. It's now left for you to begin to groom her to become a wife. That's why the Bible says, he that findeth a wife. So what you found was a woman, not a wife. It is when you now begin to take care, the wife inside of her will now come out. If the wife does not come out, knife will come out. So if you marry her about 3 months ago, 3 years ago, 30, 20 years ago, you were telling her she was sweet 16, she was a queen, she was the baby, and suddenly after 3 years you say she's a wench. We agree. That is to say you have anointed to groom a bride to become a wench. So if you love her, you will turn her around. It shall be well with you. I want you to touch her and say, I will take care of you. Number 14, date each other. I think I've spoken about this. Number 15, play together. Can you play with her now? Just touch her in a special way and play with her. Play with her. Touch her in a special way. Play together. Please, at times, when you are in the house, you just discover that the house is too cold. Men, am I talking? Yes. That's how it's supposed to. How can the house be so cold and be so? And when you discover that somebody is sleeping peacefully, you can say, peaceful. Tell me your I can jump, Gloria. Don't make your marriage to be normal. Don't make it to be what? Don't make it to be normal. Joke together, laugh together, beat the bomb and he's running after you. And the children will be saying, Mommy, wow, Daddy, wow, Daddy, wow. That's how marriage is supposed to be. Your marriage should not be normal. It's supposed to be super. Play together. Am I talking to somebody? It's supposed to be super. Play together. And if your husband play with you, follow play. Am I talking? Baba tashi et baba tashi. Wona se kini o. Wona tashi baba. Eye leju koko. Mo mo bitan lo mbu no lo ti wo ni kokoro e. Follow him. Number 15, 16, become a source of comfort and security. Number 17, be humorous. Let's read that. Number 16, 17. What does it mean to be humorous? Crack jokes. Crack jokes. Number 18, give high regard to each other. Look at your wife and say, I regard you. Say, I honor you. Look at your husband and say, you are my mentor. You are my leader. You are my father. Do you know that our father, my mother, we create a special cup for my father. You dare not touch it. Special chair for my father. I didn't say you should do it. I'm just showing you how she honored this man. Special food. I mean special cup. Special everything. We have special one for Baba. Wow. If she cook and Baba is not here in, and she want to serve for us soup, she will first serve Baba. They call it my place. They call it a bali obe, bali lonje. So she will first serve special one for the husband. If she's just cook the meal, the first part of the meal, it must be husband. Honor, regard each other, regard each other. That your children will be talking to your wife like that. Are you talking to my wife like that? Are you talking to my wife like that? It's quite different from, are you talking to your mother like that? Regard each other. That your family will know that you regard each other. Your extended family that will know that I regard this woman. That's why you don't correct her in the public. You don't correct her with the children. You don't shout on her. And please learn how to argue without shouting. That's a sign of maturity. You can argue, you can disagree, but without shouting, without name calling, without abusing word. Please talk issues, don't talk personality. Talk issues, talk issues. You want to buy car, red car, blue car. No, I don't want red car. It's better. This. Oh, you have to say, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Don't you use your head to think? I don't blame you. Say, your father never bought a car. Number 19, be in touch. Anywhere you are, what are you supposed to do? You are in IKORODU, you want to move to Badagry, be in touch. You are in the office, you want to go and buy something at Apapa, be in touch. We are going out of the office now, we just want to go and buy something, just send a text. And when you are traveling and your wife calls you, have it as a thing of joy. If a man is traveling from here to Onisha, like how many times will his wife call him? Women, like how many times? About 10 times. Amen. Find this as a place of joy, that you have somebody to ask of you and your well-being. You are not desolate. Some people will now say, what's wrong with you? Are you monitoring me? You better thank God that you have a monitor. You better thank God. Some people died on the road. For 3 days, nobody looked for them. Mbolewa, where are you? You say around Lagos, around the redemption camp. My wife will say, redemption camp, Kapasi, Abikapad, Nimbonbe. She wanted to know. And I will explain. Where are you now? I will explain. She's the owner. She must know where her property and investment is. The Lord God will bless us. So let's round it off. Have a common goal. Have a common goal. Number 21. Build fondness. Be fond with each. Be fond of each other. Number 22. Build what? Oneness. Number 23. I want us to read it together. Number 23. Make it a service marriage. Serve each other. Number 24. Study the Bible together. Number 25. Read marriage books together. I've shown you 4 books. All of us need to get and read together. Number 26. Read 10 commandments for couples together. There's a book that we tie to that. Number 27. Talk about your career together. Number 28. Give unsolicited gift to each other. Don't wait for Valentine's Day. You just saw one nice underwear, buy. 90, buy. Even if it's ordinary apple, buy. If it's ordinary mango, buy. I can't count the number of baskets of mango I bought this year. Because when you let me mango nanje, I buy it in basket. The first cherry mango every year, I will buy. The last cherry mango, I will buy. I know the surname of mango and the middle name. I know everything. I know everything. What could be me go? I mean, it's only mango. Everybody in my family, they have special knife that they use to cut mango. The driver will be taking me out. I will just say, "Back! Oh, the mango they are about you for." Back! Mango. And even at them said, when they say fine mango, they say, "Ma, daddy, fine mango." I say, "Pack." And there's no time you bring mango that she will not be happy. There's no time. Know the key word of your husband. Know the ATM pin of the soul of your wife. How much are they selling mango? And you can grow up to buy cars, to buy jets for each other. By the mercy of God, it shall be well with your marriage. Then celebrate each other. Number 30, be romantic. Can you hold your wife and say, "I will be romantic"? Can you hold your husband and say, "I will be romantic"? Please know that romance is not sex, and sex is not romance. Romance is not sex. But what is romance? Romance is coordinated activities that bring joy to both of you. Coordinated activities that bring fondness, that make you intimate. What is romance? Romance is touching. That you are together, you just place leg on each other. That is romance. Romance need not cost anything. That you are in bed together on Saturday, you are not going anywhere, you remain there just cuddling. That is romance. It may lead to sex, but it's not sex. Romance is you bathe together, you enter into bedroom. Romance is both of you sleep naked. That's romance. Romance is when you stop wearing jeans sneaker to bed. That's romance. I don't know where we are wearing jeans sneaker to bed. For what? Holy Ghost fire will burn all those jeans sneaker. I don't know what you are using them for. I don't know when you are not menstruating. I don't know where you are going, what you are going to bed with pants for. Pants. What are you going there for? Hey, you are under the duvet together, and anything can be happening. Just relax. I don't know why you can't touch each other in the public. Why you can't hold down? Why you can't hold each other by the waist? Why are you not proud of each other? Why you can't hug each other? They told us how many percent of hugging, people that hug themselves. They said they have 96% less accidents in US. Men that hug their wife before they go out in the morning. Said they have 96%. They are still studying the reason for it. So when you hug your wife, maybe they are more focused. One will do need one will bomb. Hug your wife. Oh, hugging is one of the romance. It's one of the romance. Dating each other is one of the romance. Just take her out. Amen. It doesn't take money to take your wife out. It only takes money to take girlfriend out. But for your wife, it doesn't take. At times you want to take her out. What will the woman say? Say, "I have money, let's go out." But for girlfriend, and when you take a woman out, your wife, you take her out, and you are buying too much when school fees are not yet paid, what will she be saying? In those days of Mr. Big, we enter Mr. Big. My wife bought rice, she didn't buy chicken. She said, "We have chicken at home." We have chicken at home. Even till now, she will buy water. Bottled water. Say, I need bottle water and attic freezing no bag. The thing they are selling for 50 naira, then they are selling 250 in that place. My bed nowhere, it be sanaloti ibere. That's a woman for you. But for girlfriend, will you take shawarma? How do you know that I like shawarma? What about 5 and my bedroom? What about Martina? The drink of my mommy. They will now do the table. She will now be taking everything half to prophesy to you that is eating your life and destiny in halfway. And what do they have? Anything you spend on a girlfriend is a waste. Anything you spend on your wife is an investment. It's an investment. Your wife is an asset. Every girlfriend is a liability. And the enjoyment you get from them is 8 seconds. It can never, nobody enjoys sex more than 8 seconds. And your life can be destroyed in the process. No breast is better than the breast of your wife. I want you to look at that breast. No breast is better than this. No breast, no breast is better than this. You can't get a better one than this. Aha! The breast of your wife is the only one that's having that number. Every other one is having tapia. Rise up on your feet.